Oh, Pondo's changed.
Ooh, Pondo, you don't look so good. You might want to call. Oh, there he is.
Live, Groveland, Florida, at my parents' house. Madman Pondo.
Oh, you're down in Florida. Look at you, Globetrotter. You're down in Florida now.
I went to Aja Smith's wedding. You guys familiar with Aja Smith?
I've heard that name, but I can't place it.
She's the first African-American referee on WWE and NXT. She invited me to her wedding.
Nice.
And it was in Georgia. And then I was like, you know what? I'm only 6 hours from my parents' house, so I came on in.
Time
right
for
after the podcast, though, I'm headed home.
Well, see, that was timing.
No kidding.
I did that on purpose.
I'm jealous of those Haunted Mansion statues. That's my favorite ride at Disney World.
I don't think they really are, but they sure look like it.
They look like them. You could pass them off. Disney fans like me would buy them.
That's it.
Make some money off.
So I hear through the grapevine, Jamie. Did somebody die?
Yes, I wanted to take some time. We talk a lot about horror movies, but we also want to acknowledge there's some great horror books out there. And we lost a really good one in Peter Straub on Sunday. There were some complications after he broke his hip. He was 79 years old and just got a few of his books here. This is Ghost Story. He's really famously known for this one. This book actually was the reason that after Stephen King read it, he wanted to collaborate with him. So then that led to The Talisman.
Yes.
Co-wrote together. And I didn't realize there was a sequel, but my husband had it because my husband's a big Stephen King fan. Black House. So just want to say rest in peace and also thank you to contributing to the horror literature genre and to all his friends and family, of course, passing on condolences and just want to acknowledge his contribution to horror.
Dang.
Was any of those made into a movie?
I don't know. I don't think so because Stephen King has a lot of movies. I will find that out. I don't think so. But I know his book, Julia, was made into Peter Straub wrote a book called Julia that stars Mia Farrow in the movie version. So that one has, but I don't know if his collaborations with Stephen King, or maybe they're made a miniseries. I will have to, or Rob might be looking that up. I don't know.
Yep, I might be looking that up right now.
Yeah, Rob's got all the IMDb greatness at his fingertips. So
well, let's see here.
So September 18th, Pearl comes out. I don't know if it comes out in your damn country, but here, Pearl comes out. So
it should be the same day here.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, usually
sometimes it's not though, because
it's different if it's coming straight onto streaming. Sometimes we don't get the Canadian versions of streaming, but
Pam and Tom wanted to go watch X, but it wasn't playing there yet.
Oh, I didn't realize that
when it first came out. And then, straight off our interview with David Howard Thornton, they finally a release date, October the 8th, here in America. I don't know about your damn country again.
That I will look up. I will look it up and I'll put it on the Facebook page for the Canadians who want to see Terrifier 2.
Yeah, I am so pumped. I've been waiting since after Terrifier. And just a reminder, don't shut it off after the movie because special thanks to should say Kevin Pondo Kennedy. I had to put my real name or my mom would have kicked my ass. But
your mom's going to watch Terrifier 2.
Hey, if my name's on there, she will.
Oh, that's a good mom.
That's
good
right.
mom.
She watched 2001 Maniacs, and I'm sure she wasn't interested in that shit at all.
Aw. Well, it's like when we saw Holy Hell at the convention,
Oh,
the director got his parents to be in it, and his mom, when she first read the script, told him she'd never show this to anyone, and then his mom and
Yeah.
dad are in the movie.
Pondo loves his dad.
He was
Such
what,
a great
what,
actor.
He was on.
what Oscar or Golden Globe is waiting on that man?
It's all your fault.
A Razzie.
Yeah.
Something. An Oscar Mayer wiener for all I care. But something.
Check out Holy Hell,
Yes.
and don't get mad at me.
And I want to give Jamie a big shout out for taking that Gize picture of Madman Pondo down and putting that better picture of me and the sheep herders up
It's
there.
right there, yeah.
So much
Yes.
better.
Yeah, but the other Pondo, it's over here, and it's looking at me with the stop sign and the mullet.
That was back
Smiling.
when I think that was back when I was searching for dudes.
Yeah,
Not
you look
searching.
like you're searching for dudes. You're smiling at someone. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was like my Grinder profile picture.
Well, now we got to show it. Wondering.
Oh, there it is again.
I love the arms. Like just
Those are barely scarred, believe it or not.
barely scarred.
Oh, if you see it
That's
now, I
good.
mean, they're all skin colored now, but
Yeah,
there's a ton more now.
this is young Pondo. Naive
So-
Pondo.
Well, to jump back to Peter Straub, it looks
Okay.
like you were right. The Haunting of Julia was the first movie in 1977. Then they had Ghost Story in 1981. And then
I
there
love
was a
Ghost
short based on The Talisman that came out in 2008.
So there is a ghost story movie?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
1980.
You never
81.
saw Ghost Story? Now wait a minute. Is this where a woman they think she's dead, so they're sinking her down in a car, and then she's pounding on the back window. She wakes up, but they accidentally drowned her, and
No, but I want to see that.
Here's the tagline. It says, 2 generations of men find themselves haunted by the presence of a spectral woman. When the
Yeah.
son of one of the elderly men returns to his hometown after his brother's mysterious death, they attempt to unravel her story.
Hey, that's not what it says on here, though. This one is about 4 old men gather to tell one another stories. Some true, some made up. All of them frightening.
I don't know about your Ghost Story, but the one that Robert
But that
saw.
sounds good. I want to watch that anyways.
Yeah, I'm not big on ghost movies, but that's a ghost movie. By the
That's
way,
it.
Corey Higdon at deathmatchworldwide.com.
Mhm.
I was over at his house, and he listens to the podcast, and he was like, "Hey, man, I hear you keep saying that you hate ghost stories. Try this one." And he gave me a Blu-ray to take home. It's called We're Still Here.
Oh, that
No?
Barbara Crampton's in that one.
Yes, she is. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, that's a good one. It's a
Hey,
ghost
Really?
story.
It's evolving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come to
It's
the
a
ghost.
ghost story, and I'm saying that it's good, so it's got to be good, right?
Yeah, good stuff.
Well-
Something I want. Go ahead, Rob.
Just to finish up Peter Straub, it looks like there is a Talisman TV show coming out,
Oh, neat.
but it doesn't list anything beyond that.
What made this story a little bit sad for me is I have a friend whose daughter is going to be 13 and she wants to start reading Stephen King. So she was asking me for recommendations, and I put the question to a horror group I'm in, and a lot of people recommended The Talisman for her to start with. And then I hear on Sunday, like I just this weekend I had been telling her, and then I hear Sunday about Peter Straub. So but you will live on in the books. Hi, Pam.
Pam is here.
Did I
Hey,
say something
Pam.
about Pam? I didn't know Pam was a great artist. She has recently put on her Facebook a painting she did of Hulk Hogan, and it's one she's made for that she's selling to someone. But Pam can paint. Like I knew Pam's awesome, but Pam can also paint. So people are looking for great paintings. Get in touch with Pam. I might need a Dolph one. I think I was already talking to her.
Oh, there we go.
I know Joe
Also-
is a great artist too, but I just want to.
Also, now that The other three aren't listening, and Tom's not listening. Pam's also Pondo's secret girlfriend. Don't forget about that.
Oh, okay. Shh.
Yeah, but we
they
said
can't
that.
hear us. They didn't hear us.
Nope. Hear what?
You're what?
That's right. That's right. By the way, since we're speaking about Pam and Tom, I am coming back to Canada
Ooh.
October the 16th. And since me, Joe, and Robert are the cool ones, we are going to one of my wrestling matches.
I have a family function. I have a wedding.
Meow.
Meow.
See? That's my kitty cat right there. So
Tom,
what
I'm
do you
sorry.
mean? So what do you mean during the wrestling match you have a wedding to go to?
Yeah. Although, you know what? You're going to be Toronto's big, like, and I'm going to be in Toronto, or Ontario's big, I should say, and I'm going to be in Toronto, but I don't know if I can swing it.
That's only like 40 minutes, 50 minutes away.
Yeah, what
Is it
day
really?
is the wedding? What day is the wedding?
Okay, let me we'll talk more about this. Maybe I can figure something out.
What day is the
Yeah.
wedding? Surely you
I
remember
don't
that.
know. I'll have to check the calendar, but I'll let you know. I know it's that weekend.
Oh,
Like I think I'm on the 14th. What day are you wrestling? What day of the week?
on Sunday. October
Okay,
the
we fly
16th.
back Sunday, so that might be. I'll look.
You know what? Why go to a wedding when you can come watch me wrestle? Hey, Christopher, one of the hosts of my other podcast from
cool.
the mouth, Madman Pondo presents From the Mouth of Madness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam says, "Hope you all can make it." Jamie, I can pick you up.
We might have to figure something out. I didn't know this was all within. I don't know my geography very well, so I'll look into it.
Hello to Christopher. We got to get him on here someday then.
Yeah.
He's a hoot.
And hey, Pondo and other guys.
Hey, Lauren.
Whoa.
I thought it was fun. I think it was last week. I watched a really good movie and kind of teased in our little chat that I watched an amazing Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. But everybody was surprised when I posted this.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
No idea. And I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it with my son. And my son wanted to watch wrestling instead.
Dolph is that one-eyed one.
Let's see here.
No, my wife just said, is he that desperate for work that he's got to go to the Minions?
That's
Hey,
right.
Jean-Claude did it too.
That's
Paycheck's a paycheck, guys.
If he is that desperate for Shark Lake, he damn sure better get in the Minions.
Okay, Minions and Aquaman, big step up from Shark Lake.
I'm not knocking the Minions. I just thought it was a funny comment.
Oh, is that him in the movie?
That's him.
Oh, I'm going to watch it. That's so cute.
Vengeance. That's his name.
Who was Jean-Claude play?
1 second here.
Do you have to make another graphic? Jean-Claude is himself.
These are totally legit, people. He is not making a graphic right now.
I am not. I'm actually just downloading a picture.
No Photoshop was involved.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Where is he? There's a good one.
Did you guys notice I've got an alien hat on?
I
Oh,
didn't know it was an alien hat.
There's some people will wear this hat, and there's some people like, oh, from Alien, and some people like, thank you for your service.
Protecting the world from Xenomorph.
If you run around in a white beater and a loose pair of panties, they will understand what you have on your head. If you wear just the hat,
I think only Sigourney Weaver can pull that off.
but I mean, it looks like a hat. So,
And there we go.
That's Jean-Claude?
And that's the name of the character, Jean-Claude.
Of course it is. Oh, Jean-Claude.
Yep.
wow.
That looks. I love the Minion movie, so I'll have to check it out.
Oh, look at this.
He's aging like fine wine. Mwah.
Yep.
Right, Pam.
Lauren
Fine
like
wine. Fine wine that has went through 3 old guys and getting pissed out.
that. Christopher says, anytime. Excellent. We'll get him on. And
Yeah.
Mike. Mike is watching. Hey, all.
Mike.
Hey,
One of the originators of the other podcast I do called the Movie Madhouse.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yes. And let me see who else is on here. Oh, Pam is the last one.
yay, Pam.
There we go. But yeah,
Like,
I thought it was
like
fun.
three old guys pissing through three old guys like a fine
I don't care.
wine.
It's delicious.
Whoa. Whoa.
Golf is
Jamie-
delicious.
Jamie just told a secret. The Golden Shower Warrior.
You need
Whoa,
to
no.
watch where you answer a question
That's
that you're
true.
answering in your head when a question has already been posed.
I'm just like, golf, yes.
that did not coincide well.
No, no,
Not,
no.
I know.
All right, so Jamie, Dolph or Harold Ramis?
Oh,
Put your hands together. I've answered that. I already made the joke, the Tommy Dreamer joke. I'll take them both. I'm hardcore.
Oh, come on.
It's Tommy Dreamer, famous
There,
line.
there has to be more than one for the other. No?
If I had a gun to my head, Dolph Lundgren.
All right. You have strange
that's
taste.
how I would do it too. I'd have to have a gun to my head.
Centered wine decanter.
Good
Please
Lord.
don't send me that.
Right.
He helped save you for that question.
Yes.
But now the one question, or sorry, the one topic that brought us here was a movie that came out recently.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And we're gonna ruin it for Joe.
I'm telling you, man. I went
Under
to
the radar. I never would have watched this if Pondo saw it and told us how great it was. Like I just totally
Well,
didn't know about it.
great. So I have anxiety. Rob has anxiety. Jamie has anxiety, and Joe is just Joe. But
Joe's the sanest one of all.
I'm
That's
beyond anxiety.
that's
Hang
right.
on, I'm going to flip to the Movie Madhouse real quick just so I can do this. Spoiler alert,
Yes.
Yes,
because there will probably be a couple spoilers that we
a
drop.
couple of spoilers. So
Well, I think from the picture you can guess that they're climbing something tall.
yes,
That's
I
real
can't remember the name of the tower, but it is 2 Eiffel Towers tall, 2,000 feet tall, and it is old and rickety.
It's not used anymore.
It is
No.
the B67 TV tower.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. So 3 people, 2 girls and 1 guy. One of the girls and one of the guys. That the girl with the black hair is married to the guy in the front who was rock climbing. He puts his hand in a hole and a bird flies out, falls to his death in front of both these girls. Fucks the one with the black hair up really, really bad. So she's become a alcoholic and a drug addict. And the other one wants to snap her out of it and get her climbing again. So she comes up with the idea to climb this tower. Didn't tell anybody. Nobody saw him go up there. They crossed over a no trespassing fence to get to the thing. When they start climbing it, it is not even the beginning, not even the mountain, but this tower for some reason would grab my anxiety by the balls and just squeeze.
My sphincter went whoop the minute I saw that tower.
My hands were sweaty the whole movie.
Yes. Not for a long time has a movie made me care so much about the characters and their safety. I don't even know these people. I don't know either of these girls. But the whole time I'm rooting for them, like, holy shit, so it's an anxiety.
But I also was like, don't do this. Just go back down.
Yeah, you would think that, but it's a movie,
but
that'd be a short, boring movie, wouldn't it? Okay,
This is the movie I would name Nope right here.
Yes. That's what I kept saying the whole time. Nope.
Nope.
So if you saw Frozen, 3
Not the Disney version.
Yeah, 3 kids on a ski lift. Yeah, Christopher's anxiety. So 3 kids on a ski lift, not Disney. The movie Frozen. Frozen had one anxiety scene. and I don't think I'm spoiling. I'm sure everybody's
It's
seen
come
it.
out a while ago. Yeah.
When the guy jumps and breaks both legs and is staring, yeah, there you go, and is staring eye to eye with a wolf with his pack behind him. Anxiety. That hits your anxiety.
Yeah.
Fall
Immediate.
has this scene and this scene and
Yeah.
this scene and this scene and this scene. And after a while, I was just like thinking that I wanted to leave, but I went with a buddy and I didn't want him to think that I was a big pussy. So I sat there and watched it.
Can you put that picture back, Rob, that you just put up? You may notice something that's falling. Those are a
Yes.
bunch of ladders.
Yep.
It was the ladder that was going all the way up.
Yeah.
2,000 feet, this ladder was going all the way up. Near the ladders, if you look, there's 2 satellites that come into play a couple of times.
Yeah, the white spots there.
There's a little black square on one of them. That is a backpack that they need to get to. So if that tells you already, I'll go ahead and tell you, they don't have enough rope to get to the damn satellites. Anxiety like a motherfucker.
And this is the average scene. Like, here's another spot from the movie.
Yes.
know?
I'll go ahead and walk you through this one too. When they was in the restaurant, the girl with the black hair's phone was getting ready to die. The girl down on the plank showed her how to put her charger in a lamp, and the 2 conductors would charge the phone. Well, they have a drone that they're going to fly out to some people to tell them that they're up there, but it's not charged. So she is climbing up there with the drone to take that light off, pull the light bulb out, and put her charger down on the 2 things. And even this scene, I mean, this thing is just anxiety killer left and right.
You should mention they have a drone because the blonde actress is someone who has a YouTube channel and is constantly doing thrill-seeking stunts and stuff and wearing push-up bras while doing it and gain an audience. So that's why they had a drone, and so they were going to use that drone to maybe they wrote a note on it, and they were going to get it back to the diner where they ate before they or the day before they did this climbing. So, and
I will say, I don't know, I didn't notice, but I've been told even when she took the push-up bra off, they were still up. So I don't know why she had a push-up bra on. I didn't notice that people told me.
I wasn't paying attention to that part, but
I wasn't paying attention. So if you can see that there's only like, what's that, 5 foot of ladder?
Yeah.
Yep.
She has I don't see the rope tied to her, but she has the rope tied to her, and this is her going down to the satellites to get that bag, right?
It has the water and the drone.
Yes. So of course there's not enough rope. So she has to go down on the satellites. Another anxiety, stressful thing. I mean, this movie, when the credits, well, not even when the credits, when the, I don't think this is spoiling anything. Okay, I'll just say 10 minutes before the movie was over, anxiety, okay. But this whole damn movie was just a grabber, and just anxiety killer. So I started telling people about it. So a lot of people didn't even know about this movie.
No, I had no idea.
So I started telling people about this movie. Who's Ashley Jeffrey?
I don't know who Ashley Jeffrey is. I wonder if maybe they're tagging somebody.
But
Okay.
hey. Yeah.
So anyway, like I was saying, I highly recommend this movie unless you just cannot take heights, because this is not the movie for you.
And it's beautifully shot. It's a gorgeous looking film, too.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's in 4K and it shows you all the height.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine if I'd have went to IMAX and tried to watch this.
Oh my God, I think I would throw it up.
Yeah, I would have passed out at some point.
Too real.
I get sick at the IMAX. Like, I've watched too many like space ones where they're flying, and I'll get like motion sickness. So
I went to one of the Star Wars. I don't remember in IMAX, but the other IMAX theater that I went to, I don't know if you guys. Well, I'm sure Robert and Joe didn't, but Jamie. But do you remember Michael Jackson's Captain EO?
I saw that at Disney, actually.
You saw it where?
I saw it at Disney World. They were re-showing it for a time, so it wasn't on IMAX, but I saw it at Disney.
Well, to begin with, that thing was on IMAX, and that was the best 3D that I had ever seen. Oh, by the way, I went to Jaws in 3D, not Jaws 3D. I went to Jaws in 3D, and it was fucking incredible. It was so good.
They were re-showing that one in some select theaters.
Yeah. And October 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31, they are releasing the original Dawn of the Dead in 3D. Now, if you look at the trailer for the 3D coming out, it's in a box, and scenes of the movie are inside the box. That box, as they're introducing it in 3D, comes out, and it looked like I could reach out and smack it. It was so close.
Do you guys all like watching 3D movies? What are your thoughts on 3D?
I love watching 3D movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For me, it has to be a good movie to watch it, because sometimes I can find it a little overpowering. Like some movies are just made for it, like Doctor Strange or Avatar. Like they are made for 3D.
Or Jaws 3D. Remember Jaws 3D? Jaws 3D was a movie with a little bit of shark in it, and then some dude with a pole or a fish head. You know, I mean, Jaws 3D was made specifically for 3D.
That's like Friday the 13th.
Yes,
in 3D, you know.
The yo-yo.
Let me back up because I forgot. I told Jamie that I would tell her a story.
Oh, yes.
About fall.
I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, about fall. When I was in Boy Scouts, I didn't catch the grasp of rappelling. All right, I saw these guys go over the edge, but I didn't know that they were jumping out and hitting the side of the hill as I was going down.
Attached to a rope.
Yes, attached to a rope. Now, the only way to stop somebody if they are about to fall is to pull the rope straight, which tightens on the harness and slows you down. Did I make sense there?
Yep.
Your boy, Madman Pondo, did not know that these people were rappelling down the side of a hill. So I had the harness on. They said, okay, you can go. And I leaped. I leaped over the hill, and one guy has to pull the rope. Two other guys have to come over, and they all have to pull the rope before I plummet to the ground. And when I got to the bottom, they're like, yeah, you're done. Go back to camp.
Here's your badge.
You would have been done.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know. Knowing me, I probably would have got up, scratched my butt, and said, ow,
you'd bounce, and then you'd be fine. Yeah.
I forgot to tell you that story.
Because this came up because I don't like the idea of climbing. Like in this beginning of fall, they're climbing this mountain, and I just like, nope, not my idea of fun. And it's just like even the rock wall, like even when I've taken my son to little activities, even that I'm like, nope, don't feel like doing that. So this story kind of came up because I was saying in our group chat that I don't understand why these people are climbing things. It's just not my thing.
I mean, like, look.
Yeah.
Don't you want to just start climbing that?
Oh, no.
Seems safe enough.
That's just the bottom base. This thing is legit 2 Eiffel Towers tall. 2,000
That's a lot of work.
That's like not much of a base for something that tall, though, if you think about it.
Exactly. And like their body weight on there, and it's all rusty and rickety. Yeah.
Well, I remember the opening shot too, when them walking up and you see the one tie wire over on the ground and it's all rusty and it starts to wriggle. I'm thinking that's not a good sign.
Right.
And they're not giant people either. Yeah.
But we're not. Yeah. Look at that. Right. Imagine. So they was on there 3 nights. They had to spend the night on that thing for 3 nights.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're trying to talk you out of this movie. We are not. The acting is good. It's got what's Negan's real name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in this movie a little bit. He's one of the girls' dads.
They've got buzzards.
Yeah, they got
All the
buzzards.
buzzards.
Beautifully filmed, just like one of these guys over here said. I don't remember which one. We are not trying to talk you out of this movie, but if you have terrible anxiety or afraid of heights, do not go watch this movie.
But
watch it on your phone.
Yeah, you feel better. You do feel better at the end. They're kind of like, oh, I got through it.
Yeah, if you can watch it on your phone, you can fall as far as your phone. So there you go. Another movie that I ventured into that the trailer made it look like it was going to be The Bride versus the Family, kind of a what was that movie that came out not too long ago?
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not?
Ready or Not. Ready or Not. The trailer kind of made it look like that, but it was not. The Invitation.
Oh.
Very, very slow, which Robert will love. Very, very slow.
Did you just call me slow?
And the final lasts about 10 minutes. It's not worth the payoff for this slow ass movie. No boobs, no bush, no butthole, nothing. So
no buttholes.
Basically, no qualities.
That's a new requirement for horror I've never heard.
It is a vampire movie, but it's like one of the slower vampire movies that I watched.
I should also say that Fall was also butthole free.
Well,
it's true.
You would think that, but every time something happened, my butthole would clench. So that is not free. It's $1.50 a clench right there, boy.
The pucker rating on a movie.
The pucker rating. That's right. How many puckers did you have, Jamie?
My hands all were sweaty. I said.
Pucker.
Another picture.
This Thursday. I don't know what to think about it, but it does have. It's from the makers of It, and it has Pennywise doing a different character. But there's a movie that I've put the trailer in our room. I don't know if you guys transferred it over or not, but a movie called Barbarian coming out.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
It looks so good. So that is Thursday. Well, that's today, but I'm here. I can't go there. And then, Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to meet Ron Perlman, so I can't go tomorrow either. Yeah.
Can you explain this? You can't just drop by meeting Ron Perlman. Like you're having a sandwich.
There's a horror convention tomorrow called Horror Hound in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I was going to the Horror Hound conventions, and people were taking pictures with me left and right. Well, one of the workers at Horror Hound noticed this and came over and introduced herself and said, "Hey, we appreciate you keep coming here because it seems like people really appreciate you being here. So now I have a free ticket to go any of the Horror Hounds." And then one of the other guys, he used to be a wrestling manager, and he gets 5 for working for Horror Hound. You get 5 free autographs. So he's going to take 4. And here's Ron Perlman for me right here. Nice. I get number 5. So yeah, I got that going on. Then there was another movie coming out. I forget what the name of it is. The Renovators, is that it? I put the trailer on there some time ago.
Renovators. That one doesn't sound familiar to me.
It just looked totally awesome all the way through. I'll go through my movies and we'll see if there's one that you guys are interested in. Everybody, I have Regal Unlimited, so I go to them no matter whether I want to see them or not.
Paying for this shit, I'm going.
Yeah, I will give you an example. A thing called 3,000 Years of Longing. I will never get that hour and 47 minutes back in my life.
That's Idris Elba, isn't he? The genie?
I don't give a shit who it is. That was.
It wasn't good?
That was a slow piece of trash.
Okay. I haven't seen it. And Tilda Swinton is in that movie too. I haven't seen it yet.
Another movie that I went to see was Beast. It was
Another
awesome.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba's all over the cinema.
That's right. It's about a killer lion, and there's a lot of not like Fall, but there's a lot of really good scenes in Beast as well. I highly recommend it. And then
You weren't a fan of 3,000 Years of Longing? That's by George Miller.
I don't give a shit what George Miller put out. That was fucking
That's Mad
trash.
Max, dude. He's the
I
Mad
don't
Max
care.
man.
You know what? He should have saved his money and made Mad Max 5. I don't give a shit. But this movie, so you guys already know how I am about art movies.
Yes.
This
Not a fan.
is got the Van Gogh stamp all over it. It is art like a motherfucker, and I couldn't take it. I mean, I sat there the whole time because I was there, and my apartment's hot, so I was sitting in the air conditioning. That was the only redeeming quality, as I was sitting in air conditioning.
Yeah.
Let's see. The other one, this one surprised me. It's called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And
Okay.
it has
I've heard mixed about that one.
It had what?
I've heard mixed reviews
Say,
about it.
Jamie? I'm telling you that the story's real good. The ending is a surprise. It's really hard to surprise me in an ending, but this one surprised me. Pete Davidson's in this movie. He's pretty funny in it. He doesn't last long, but he's pretty funny in it. It's about a whole bunch of rich kids that they're really entitled, and there's a bad tsunami coming. So they go to this Pete Davidson. They go to Pete Davidson's house for a party, and somebody ends up dying. So it's a game that they was playing, bodies, bodies, bodies. But somebody finally is murdered. So now they're trying to figure out who it was, and of course, people's getting murdered all the way through the movie. I highly recommend Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I thought it was awesome. Actually, I went twice.
Ooh.
So
Interesting.
So it was bodies, 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 bodies.
6 things.
Tip your waitress.
I just realized Lee
Bullet
Pace
Train.
is in that too.
Who is?
Lee Pace.
Yeah.
He plays Ronan in Guardians.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bullet Train. My God, that's a blast.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that yet.
Bullet Train.
But I know what it's about. Last
I
time
know
you
it's
guys
on
mentioned it, I didn't know what it was about, but I have looked it up.
You gotta go.
It's not horror, but it is action packed. Once it gets going, it just doesn't stop till the end. So I really enjoyed that one. This one, Jamie didn't like, but I did like. Nope. And I'm asking Jamie, what is it that you didn't like about Nope?
Sure. I liked Jordan Peele. I really liked Us. I really liked Get Out. And so I just, I'll watch the next Jordan Peele. I thought
hated Us, by the way.
Okay.
Us, I thought was a piece of shit.
Oh,
but go ahead.
That one I was hooked. I was watching it on airplane and my flight just flew by watching Us. But I felt it had a good message about treatment of animals in the industry and just in general. But it was slow moving, like it's over an hour and nothing's happened.
2 hours and 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long movie. I didn't really care about the characters. They're very deadpan, like the brother, especially the main character who's a horse trainer for Hollywood. He's just very deadpan, and I couldn't get into it, and I didn't care. I think I read a lot of articles about Nope afterwards in Fangoria, and I understood more about the film and what they were trying to achieve from those articles, and it didn't translate on the film. It just wasn't for me. I think the effects are really good, like the creature. I don't want to spoil anything, but it needed more. It was not enough creature scenes and too many of the people, and it was not enough to keep me interested.
All right, I'm gonna ask it. Did you know that the whole Gordy story was real?
I'd heard a similar case to that happened to somebody. I didn't know about the sitcom.
Jordan Peele went to the surviving people from that episode and got their side of the story and made that just as close as he could to what happened that day.
That actually happened on a sitcom?
Actually happened, yeah.
Okay.
But because
not to spoil, but if an ape goes ape shit, and this ape is on a sitcom. It's a character on a sitcom. That's I don't want to ruin it too much. But, I didn't know it was a story. Okay. No, I'd heard about our chimpanzee. I'd heard about a chimpanzee attacking its owner before. Or attack? No, it wasn't the owner. It was the owner's friend.
You're right. It was the neighbor and the chimpanzee tore a face off. Before that,
I thought that was inspired it. Okay, I was wrong.
There was a TV series actually called something Gordy. I can't remember what it was. And a balloon did explode, which freaked Gordy out, and he just slapped all the ass off.
You're serious? That was a true story. I had no idea.
That makes it so much better knowing that, right?
I thought it wasn't true. I thought it was just okay.
But after that happened, they scratched everything. You can't find any footage. You can't find pictures. They scrapped it all.
Okay, because there's an article in Fangoria about that, and I thought they just wrote like a parody piece. I thought it was like a parody news piece about that. I had no idea that was real.
Pam, you needed me there to hold during that part.
Jesus.
It wouldn't have been as stressful and suspenseful if I was there.
And he would have brought a bowl of popcorn, bucket of popcorn.
Yeah. I'd have buttered that shit twice.
Jesus.
But anyway, that's a real story about Gordy.
I still think you're joking. Like you're serious.
Robert, please search the Gordy story.
I will. I thought, because I read the article in Fangoria, and I thought they just made a parody just to have something to enhance the movie. I didn't know. Oh, that's so
apparently it happened in Saturday Night Live, according to the story that I'm reading.
No. It didn't happen in Saturday Night Live. That's true too. Chris Kattan.
No, Tim Kazurinsky.
Well, who played Gordy in Saturday Night Live? That was Chris Kattan, right?
Chris Kattan.
Oh no, this was a real monkey. Let me see here.
They used a real monkey on SNL?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It was Chris Kattan.
They did a bit with Chris Kattan, but in the 80s they did a segment there called "I Married a Monkey," where Tim Kazurinsky acted alongside a chimpanzee.
Okay, it's a different sketch then, Pondo.
The sketch ended in season 9 because during the dress rehearsal, the chimp flew into a rage and tried to inflict harm on Tim Kazurinsky.
Yeah.
Well, and according to Kazurinsky, the chip's teeth were removed as a result.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's better than what happened to Gordy.
Yeah, Gordy.
Yeah. Pull my teeth where you shoot me in the fucking head.
I'm so flabbergasted because I thought this was just... I thought it was based on, like, because I heard that chimpanzee attack that woman's face. That's an infamous story because she had to try and get a face transplant. But
the one woman, you know, when the veil kind of flies in the wind, is still alive today. And the Asian kid from the original happenings, Jordan Peele sat down with them. Asked them there because you'll never see a video or anything of it.
No.
They got rid of it. But Jordan Peele wanted to relive that whole thing. So he sat down with both of those actors. They talked it out, told him exactly what they saw, right down to the fist bump and him getting shot in the head. All of it.
Gordy gets shot in the head. It's a spoiler. But...
Oh, sorry. Oh, well.
Yeah, I did it too. It was me.
But
that's part of the treatment of animals kind of message throughout the whole film. Now, that's kind of one part of the film, but it's not the whole It's not the whole story of the film.
Another part in Nope that a lot of people didn't notice, when the brother and the sister and the cable guy go to the restaurant and they're eating French fries, and there's like a soccer team or something wandering around in the back. They had red and white, and then the other team had black and yellow jerseys. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Jordan Peele.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that again. I didn't know that's funny.
If you keep looking to the left side of the screen, you'll I better go to the left side. This fucking Brady Bunch shit messes me up. But there he is in a black and yellow jersey.
I don't want to watch it again though. It was hard enough to do that.
You can fast forward to that.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. That's neat.
Another movie that I saw that I didn't think I would like, Where the Crawdads Sing.
I haven't watched it yet, but I read the book.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to get into it, but again,
I'm shocked.
$18 a month. I go to all of them. I go to everything. I give it a try.
I certainly do.
I walked out of something Abbey Road, or I don't know what the fuck that shit was, but
you took your popcorn and left.
I did. I can't remember if we talked about it. Did we talk about the black phone yet?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit.
And then I'm getting down into what we already saw. But one that I did see that I enjoyed was Lightyear, the story of Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, I'd like to watch that.
My son and my husband watched that, and then there's apparently a cat in it, and they were all
Socks.
Socks.
His name
I
is
was
Socks.
going to say Boots, and I knew it wasn't Boots. Boots is this cat that lives at our hardware store in town here. I knew it wasn't the same.
And then one more of those Pixar kind of cartoon movies. Are you guys a fan of Blazing Saddles?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mel Brooks.
Yes.
Mel Brooks. There's one called Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank. It is
I've seen clips of that with Sam Jackson.
It is a cartoon.
Oh.
And Mel Brooks is one of the characters' voice, but it is a children's version of Blazing Saddles with cats and dogs.
What?
Not even lying. Not even lying. I promise you.
Does it have all those bad words?
Of course, I'm not saying N words all over the place. But,
For the bell.
You're a dog. You're a dog. You know. I mean, the one scene when the sheriff is riding into town and they're going, and there's a prospector and he says, "Hey everybody, the new sheriff said," and then the bell starts going off, right? And like, what? What'd you say? He says, "The new sheriff is and the bell starts going off. They replay that in Paws of Fury. There's a little girl on top and she's like, "Hey, the new samurai is," and then ding, 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 and they go, "What?" Yeah, so it's totally the kids' version of Blazing Saddles, which is awesome to me that they
and
they
the
did.
voice actors are amazing here. Michael Cera, Samuel Jackson, Ricky Gervais, Mel Brooks, George Takei, Gabriel Iglesias, Jimon Honsu, and Michelle Yeoh.
Wow.
What's that English dude's name?
Ricky Gervais.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, I love
did.
it.
He did such a good job. He is the main evil cat.
Of course, he loves animals, and he especially loves cats. He's had a cat named Ollie who passed away, and Ollie had his own Twitter, and now he's got Pickle, and I have a cat named Pickles, so I really like Pickle, and Pickle has her own Twitter, and they makes videos and funny photos. It's really adorable.
Gervais, Richard Gervais was Harvey Keitel's part. He's the one that sends the dog into the cat's village. You know, it's totally Blazing Saddles for kids, which is awesome.
That's creative. I did.
Different concept.
Yeah. Look at how all we're learning on this show. I can't say we're not educational.
Education.
I am a teacher of many subjects.
Yeah.
Just don't let me alone with your kids. You know, you never know
Mhm.
what they'll
That
learn.
doesn't sound good.
I'm talking about what they'll learn.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's
I mean,
almost worse than what I said earlier.
My granddaughter comes in, and the first word she says is, "Oh, why does it say that on there?" Because I teach. I'm a teacher.
It's all
She can
about
read. She sounded
education.
it out. I was wondering if we could address the question that's scrolling along the bottom. What is your biggest fear? Because that's kind of, I thought we could talk about that because of fall. Because I just kept thinking, I don't like heights. I don't like climbing. Don't like thrill seeking like that. So it just, I also don't like aliens. But what are your biggest fears, guys?
It's almost quicker to list
What's
what
your
you like.
biggest fear?
Drowning.
Drowning.
Drowning?
So do you
Really?
swim at all, or you avoid it?
I try to avoid. I'm not a bad swimmer, but I'm not a good swimmer either. So
A legitimate fear. Yeah.
yeah,
I thought your biggest fear would be getting gold rings around your neck from them chains that you wear. No, huh? Is it real?
He's
Is it real,
confident
Joe?
there.
yeah.
Robert,
gold.
what's your biggest fear?
Mine, interestingly enough, is heights to a point.
Really?
There's that point
Like,
about,
is you
you know, sorry.
Yeah, he wants you to repeat it, Joe.
Goes on timeout.
He's probably saying it now.
Thank you.
He wants you to
Wasn't
repeat
that funny to be repeated?
Oh, it's heights to a certain point. You know, from a tractor trailer height up until an airplane. In there, it freaks me out. But when I'm in an airplane looking down, it's fine.
Oh,
Or if I'm lower than a tractor trailer, I'm good. It's
Like a 20-foot ladder. It's not good.
done. No.
No.
Circus death match you wouldn't have been able to do.
Dude,
what's
I've
all
been
involved in a circus
Where I
death
took
match?
the suplex into the barbed wire net, remember?
Oh, I watched that. Yeah,
And you
We showed
bounce.
you on the way back from Canada. We showed you that, remember?
yeah, yeah. I was looking up deathmatch clips when I first was introduced to Pondo, and I remember seeing that. And
So, Jamie, what was yours again?
I don't like heights, climbing, aliens.
Why
Although
aliens?
I don't know, my mom took me to see E.T. when I was really young, and I'd never been to a theater. She said, we're going to the theater, and I thought we were going to like a carnival or something. So we get in this dark room, we're watching a movie, and that scene where they pull the Elliot pulls the bushes back, and E.T. goes, "Ah!" I screamed and screamed and screamed and begged my mom to take me home. I'm screaming in the theater. She's like, "You're embarrassing me." Shh. And she wouldn't take me home. And when everybody else was crying at the end, when E.T. went home, I was happy, and I was like, good, he's gone. I hate that movie, but at the same time, I cried during District 9 over the treatment of the aliens. That movie just destroyed me.
So we need to remake Fall with aliens.
No,
just for Jamie.
Yeah.
then I'll have the pucker effect like you guys were talking
about. Spoiler alert, Jamie. If E.T. scared you, don't watch a movie called Without Warning.
I haven't heard of that one.
That's some evil fucking aliens there.
Yeah.
Can't say it now. You've been warned.
Which one?
So mine is more sad than your guys's.
Oh.
My biggest fear is I don't want to die alone because I want my story to continue. And I'm thinking I've been single since 2019, and it's a big fear in me that, holy shit, I'm not going to be able to trick somebody into I'm a nice guy before the end, you know? So that's my biggest fear right now. My big anxiety sitting in my room is, holy shit, I'm going to die by myself. And don't think I haven't tried. I mean, it used to be ask 100 and one will say yes. Shit, I think I'm on 200, 250 by now, and nobody's
Law of averages, dude. Law of averages.
That's it.
Are you trying the online thing, Pondo?
You know, I got on this thing called Plenty of Fish, but I think it was Plenty of Whales.
No. Don't go on Plenty of Fish.
See,
Yeah.
I'm 50-50 on that. When I first got separated, I went on there. I met my best friend there, and I met one of the most psycho women on the planet there.
Okay, which one was Christina?
She wasn't even on that one. That was
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I'm going to tell her.
yeah.
I
Wasn't
know
on there.
Joe's wife too. I know all of them.
Damn it.
Pam, while the other three aren't listening, don't worry about it. I'm not on those sites no more. It's still me and you. Don't worry.
He's just
Don't
on
worry.
Grindr.
That's right. That's right.
Something else I actually wanted to ask, because I saw Pondo posted. Pondo's going to be doing stand-up comedy.
I
right?
am.
Is this the first time you're doing this? Tell us about this.
I did it before, but I came up with this character called Sammy Snail Trails because I had a snail puppet. So I would put on all black.
You had a snail puppet?
A snail puppet.
Okay.
I had a snail mask, not a snail mask, a black. I found out later that maybe it was kind of racist, but I wasn't trying to be racist. But it was like a pillowcase, black with the holes cut in it.
Oh no!
But that's not what I was going for. I promise.
I know.
And then
not a good look, Pondo.
Yeah, I know. I figured out later, but and then I was like the worst ventriloquist in the world with this snail puppet, and 3-4 times in a row, I had that room rocking. Like the guy who owned the comedy club was saying, "Hey, if we ever need you to open for somebody, would you be willing to do it?" I said, "Yeah," because I was doing that good a job. Like the other comedians would put a piece of paper in front of them to remember their shit. Well, the wrestler in me would not let me do that. The other striving, learning comedians was pissed off because I would fill the room, and that's not what they want to learn in front of. They want to learn, comedy. I thought wrestling had big babies in it. Comedy has the biggest babies I ever met in my fucking life. So I was like, this is not for me. So my tag partner, Duke the Nuke, and his buddy, Rudy Switchblade, they were planning on doing stand-up, and they wanted a third. That way there would be 3 of us.
Yeah.
That way there would be 3 of us. And if one of us failed, the other 2 could pick up where the other 2 left off. So now I am going back to do stand-up one time, but this time no snail, no
hood.
No hood. God forbid. And then
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
Especially, yeah, there were some problems in Louisville that maybe I don't want to go dressed like that at all.
In Kentucky?
Yeah. No. I swear to you, though, I was not
trying. No, I know.
I was not trying. I just thought it'd be funny that my mouth would be covered, but I was a terrible ventriloquist, which it worked. It was the guy who filmed all 4 of them. Me and him no longer get along, so we'll never be able to see that again. But I do have pictures. I have pictures of Sammy Snail Trails that I can actually, Robert, put up. Search Sammy Snail Trails and see if there is a.
I'm scared what he's gonna find.
See if
there's a rabbit hole I'm about to fall into.
But they gave you're only supposed to have 10 minutes, but so many people are coming to see me. I think they're going to give me 15, 20, something like that. And I'm sure my friends are going to film it, so I'll be able to share it with you guys. Unless it's not funny, then I'm not sharing it with nobody. But I don't know. In my head, I feel like it's funny, but I'm sure Mike Epps also in his head thinks that he's funny too, and he ain't funny worth a shit. So,
dude, I'm getting snail books.
Okay. Then it's not there. I could go through my Facebook. Hold on, if you guys got 5 minutes.
Can I ask
You
you a
guys
question?
go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Didn't give him much of a choice there, did you?
I guess so.
I'm just wondering, Kondo, if you prepare something or you're just going to wing it. Like, how are you going to approach this?
No, this time the snail thing, I didn't prepare nothing. I had a base of what I wanted to do, and I just went for it off of that. But for just my plain face, yes, I have planned something.
I'm not good at winging it. That's why I would ask. So, like, I think that would be another fear of mine, probably doing stand-up comedy. I think that would be terrifying.
Well, that's the good thing about pro wrestling. That
Yeah, doing
you know,
promos.
a lot of things are. I went and did stand up. I may have found. Oh no, yeah, he's erased it. I almost had one, guys, but the links aren't good anymore. Sammy Snail Trails Live. Yeah, 2014.
Okay.
But you can't watch them anymore because this guy has taken them off. I'll click on it. I'll click on it and see what it does.
My goal is to get, during the show, is to get Joe to laugh at least 10 times.
It's working. It's working so far.
It is. I know. I'm on fire.
Too many references not to laugh, you know.
I know.
Hey guys, it says
ignoring me, but I love Joe.
Shitload.
It says this video is unavailable. So yeah.
Unavailable.
Yeah, I try to be a good guy, but make enemies. I don't know.
I think it happens in every industry or whatever you're involved with. Right. You're not going to get along with everybody, unfortunately.
That's it.
Yeah.
But by the next time we're on here, I will have pictures of Sammy Snail Trails that I know that I have on my computer at home, and I will be able to share that with you guys.
There was another question I was inspired to ask. Maybe we can use this as a wrap up, but there's a new show on Shudder. It started yesterday. It's going to be a weekly show. It's a countdown show, 101 scariest horror movie moments of all time. And I'm wondering what you guys would consider to be like something that should be on that list.
That would have been a great.
Is this out of a movie? Are you talking about out of a movie?
Yeah, it's the show is going to be, it's a countdown show. It's going to be called 101 Scariest Horror Movie Moments of All Time. And I haven't watched the show yet, but I'm wondering what you guys consider should be on that list.
I haven't jumped at a clip in a long time. But if you remember Seven, when they're all got their guns out and there's air fresheners all hanging on the ceiling, and they get to the bed and there's like a dead cadaver laying there, and one of the officers leans his head over him, and he comes.
Not so dead.
That got me.
I had one moment.
I could watch 100 movies and not jump, but for some reason I was not expecting that, and that got me. That one.
I had one moment like that in Exorcist 3.
Oh, that's a good one.
And it's in the hospital because it's just this master shot of a hallway, and this woman's going in and out of the doors, and she comes over to the desk and she puts something down, then she turns around, starts walking away, and then suddenly there's this guy right behind her with the shears.
Yeah.
It's like, dang.
Joe? Oh, Joe's not paying attention. Joe, what's your moment?
My moment.
Scariest movie moment.
Yeah. What would be on your list?
My wife was talking to me. I didn't.
Okay. Your scariest movie moment.
I have a second while Joe thinks then.
Yeah, go for it.
This one still freaks me out to this day. And I don't even know what year the movie came out in, but it was called Communion with Christopher Walken.
I've seen that one, yeah.
And about supposedly the real story about aliens and coming out of this house. And Christopher Walken wakes up in the middle of the night, sits in the bed, and he looks over at his dresser. And it's just a shot of the dresser. And then suddenly you see this eye poke out beside it. That freaked me out when I was young. And to this day, I can be like sitting on the john. If I don't close the door frame is there, and I keep looking at it, expecting this like little eye to pop out.
I have one more, but we'll let Joe go first.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I don't really remember anything really
Mine
bad.
will not draw a blank for Joe and Jamie, but watching the Greasy Strangler, and about that time,
The entire movie.
that
It worked for.
about that time he dipped that hot dog down in that grease. See Jamie's face. See Joe. Yeah, that got me. I was like,
that
whoa.
was not delicious. Not delicious.
It actually made you gag.
Not gag, but I damn sure wasn't going to watch what he was getting ready to do.
Anything they ate, I was like, nope.
That didn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. So here's the thing about that. A lot of the things they ate, it was still hot grease, so it looked just like a glaze. When you get that hot dog down in that cold grease, and it was like white. I was like, oh, tell me when that's over. I don't know what he's getting ready to do, but I can.
That's Rob. That's one of the reasons I've encouraged you not to watch it.
No, that's
I'm
one
a
of the
good
reasons
friend.
I encourage you to watch it.
I have to admit, now I want to see that scene.
Yeah.
It's your funeral.
Come on.
Hey, everybody. Check your friends. Check your families.
Oh,
make sure
Pondo,
everybody's. Oh, sorry.
Before we start this, I got to get you to answer one question for me.
Okay.
What is this poster all about?
I am wrestling Jackson Payne. That is your October 16th show.
And will Pam be in a neutral corner and go with whoever wins?
That's Pam right there, Sabrina Kyle. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, me, Robert, and Joe will definitely be there.
It's
maybe wedding girl Jamie will be there. We don't.
I'm
know.
not getting married. Why would you go to it?
But yeah, this is the show. It starts at 4, Jamie.
I know, but I think my flight's in the morning. Let me look at my flight stuff. Let me look it over. Yeah. But I didn't get to share my movie that creeps me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so sorry.
That's okay. Here's a little hint. From the
let me tell you.
film.
Here, I'll go ahead and tell you your worst moment.
That's a terrible, terrible moment in movies. Jeez. The
that
ending
freaked you?
Before the ending of because I'm a parent. I've got a little boy, and it's just messed up wrong.
What I'm saying is, there was another scene that might have messed with you even worse.
The baby?
Than that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That one. You know what? That one. How I got through that one is I knew that scene was in the movie. It involves a baby. It's awful. I knew it was a puppet. I just kept telling myself it's a puppet, so I was fine. But the other that one, even though like the other one that came, I was like, nope, I'm not fine. This is awful.
Are we talking about a Serbian film here?
Yes.
Film. Reports is that they just only told you it was a puppet.
And they're all going to jail.
For a very long time.
They threw the puppet out and grabbed a stunt baby real quick.
You'll never know.
It was the same baby from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make it better.
All right, Robert, we ready?
I would watch that Serbian film.
I would not. I did it once. I'm out.
Remember, go see Pondo.
Louisville,
Live.
Kentucky, September 15th, 8 o'clock. It is a free event.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Pay for tickets. And then October 16th, put that one up too where I can read that real quick. I forget
right there.
The Hamilton Convention Center, 1 Summers Lane, Hamilton, Ontario. Bell time 4 o'clock. General admission $20. Front row $25. Jamie $35. It says it right there in small print.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, but if I go, who would I cheer for? It's Pondo versus Jackson Payne. I know them both.
I better not hear you cheer for Jackson. But
are you in a show with Jackson Payne?
I have a Jackson Payne shirt and 2 Pondo shirts. What would I even wear?
I will tell you this, just by memory. Don't even worry about parking on the street, because we had to circle the building 2 or 3 times until we finally just said screw it and went to the parking garage. So,
okay,
yeah, don't circle the street 2 or 3 times. Nobody's gonna move. They don't care. They don't care we're there. They're like, screw you. But this time, you can bet your ass I am not bringing brass knuckles or CBD oil. Not at all. Or what?
Ibuprofen.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even Tylenol. Nothing. I ain't bringing shit. Hey, everybody.
That with a blade. That's it.
That's it. So check on your friends. Check on your families. Always make sure everybody's okay. This is a hard time for everybody, and I know you're probably getting tired of us saying this, but people are dropping off every day. Also, rest in peace for Earl Hebner.
Yes.
And can you guys think of any other professional wrestlers that just passed away not too long ago?
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, check on your friends, check on your family, and over to you, Robert.
I think I couldn't sum it up better than that, buddy. We'll see you all later.
All right. See you
Bye,
guys
everybody.
on the next episode. Bye, Pam.
What do you want that you can't have? What do you need so desperately?